Mr. Speaker, with increasing number of private residential projects and executive condominiums, there is a need to ensure that interests of residents in strata title developments, particularly residential, are looked after. Over the years, we have heard of stories related to disputes and legal suits filed because of non-consensual actions and misrepresentations within such developments. Thus, the amendments in this bill has been long overdue and would certainly provide greater clarity to the rules that can circumvent abuse or mismanagement by the representatives of MCST and preserve the rights of the SPs. There are several enhancements introduced in this bill. I would like to seek further clarifications on a few areas. First, tightening of proxy system. While the approach of limiting proxy votes is useful to prevent any individuals from garnering proportionately large number of proxy votes to influence decisions, how can we ensure that MCST does not pass resolutions that may override the benefits of a tightened proxy system? For example, by establishing special subcommittees to oversee or approve certain expenditure projects. The MCST could also introduce such committees to enable a separate group to pass decisions or indirectly garner more proxy votes through other options. Is the new proxy system applicable for all decision matters that need to be passed by MCST or only for major decisions during AGMs? If it's the latter, would it not be more effective to consider compulsory enforcement of proxy voting specific to certain categories of estate matters, i.e. sinking funds, land strata-related matters? For smaller developments, for example, the walk-up apartments and mixed development condominiums, I understand that some do not have sufficient members to form a council and thus appoints the chairperson and 2 other key members on a rotation basis. Such smaller developments may have fewer common facilities, but due to the age of their development and the class of use, there's likely more pressing need for collective decisions to be made in upkeeping the place. I have a condo of this in my constituency, and with age, some of the developments have more residents who are elderly and do not effectively have much sinking funds available. Such disputes arise, and there's a need to replace or repair the facilities for safety reasons, but it is always opposed by a few members. How can the other SPs seek assistance for intervention to mediate a resolution? Second, consent of nominees for election of council members. I certainly support this change and feel this should have been the default arrangement when BMSMA was first introduced. Council members are residents of the development, and any service that they provide to the estate is considered voluntary. It is unfair to have anyone nominated and elected without their knowledge or not of their own free will. The real challenge for many developments is, however, a lack of willing individuals who want to step forward and serve given the responsibilities and thankless chores within the estate. I would like to know what plans BCA has moving forward if more condo developments encounter the issue of having few or no council members to form a functional MCST. Third, mandated approval of maintenance charges before sale of units. Under this clause, it requires developers to provide approved maintenance charge in the sale and purchase agreement. The approach is useful in preventing wide disparity between what is committed at sales launch and the actual charge upon TOP. Can BCA elaborate how does the Commissioner assess the proposed maintenance charges are justifiable for the facilities that have yet to be built? Before issuance of TOP, if the site assessment reflects that the prior approved maintenance charged by the Commissioner may be insufficient to cover subsequent maintenance, are the developers allowed to make adjustments, capped at specified rates, or will BCA request for actions to be taken before TOP? To prevent such risks, should a range be suggested instead to ensure the approved maintenance charge have adequate considerations for facilities under frequent operation or for post-warranty periods? And lastly, managing agents. I would suggest BCA to further consider this area for MAs in future. From my discussion with the different MCSTs, I understand the current pertinent issue is the lack of professional MA companies and the quality of the MAs that's available in the open market. It would be helpful if BCA considers the need for MA companies to comply with some basic service standards, the staff qualifications and audits conducted on its procurement processes. Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of the bill and look forward that these amendments will bring about better clarity for some enforceable rules. Thank you.